Take a deep breath, unwind, and let tonight's tale carry you to rest. The Radiance of Friendship, Iris and Sedge. This story is about Iris, a young girl, and Sedge, a Rafflepoon, who develop a radiant friendship while exploring the wonders of the forest together. In a quaint little town surrounded by lush emerald forests and sparkling azure rivers, a young girl named Iris lived peacefully with her grandmother. Iris was a curious soul, always eager to explore the world around her. Her heart was filled with love for nature, and she would often wander through the woods with her sketchbook in hand, capturing the beauty of each day. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of pink and orange, Iris discovered a pair of shining eyes beneath a fallen log. There, she met Sedge, a clever raccoon who was equally curious about humans. Sedge, with his bushy tail and nimble paws, quickly became Iris's companion in her adventures. As days turned into weeks, Iris and Sedge explored every corner of the forest. They climbed towering oaks, crossed babbling brooks, and marveled at the vibrant tapestry of wildflowers that danced in the meadow. Sedge taught Iris the language of the forest, showing her where the juiciest berries grew and how to read the clouds to predict the weather. One autumn afternoon, Iris noticed Sedge staring intently at a patch of sunflowers. The flowers swayed gently in the wind, their golden faces turned towards the sun. Iris drew near, her eyes reflecting the warm glow of the flowers, and felt a sense of peacefulness wash over her. It was as if the radiance of the sunflowers was whispering secrets of the universe to them. That night, Iris dreamed of a world bathed in light, where every living creature existed in harmony, just like her friendship with Sedge. In Iris' world, she felt inspired to create, and she spent the morning painting the sunflower field, capturing the luminosity that had filled her heart. Her grandmother, impressed by the vivid imagery, suggested Iris share her delight with the villagers. As Iris displayed her painting at the local fair, Sedge watched from a distance, his eyes gleaming with pride. The villagers were captivated by the warmth emanating from the canvas, and Iris realized that the real radiance lay in the friendships we share and the love that connects us all. On their way home, Iris thanked Sedge for being her muse and teaching her the importance of seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary. As they walked back through the forest, the moonlight softly kissed the path, and Iris whispered to Sedge about her dream of spreading light and kindness to the world. Each step, they left behind trails of brilliance, knowing that their friendship would forever illuminate their lives. Let us drift deeper with this next gentle tale. Faster and Lily, a journey of healing. This story is about Aster and Lily's journey of healing for friendship and shared memories. Aster, a resident of the serene village of Evergrow, found solace in the whispering trees and gentle winds. His life had been touched by sorrow, having lost his dear grandmother, who was a beacon of love and wisdom in his life. One misty morning, while walking through the forest laden with dewdrops, he stumbled upon a peculiar sight, a torch named Lily, who seemed to be burdened with her own sadness. Lily had lived for many years, and carried the weight of memories that sometimes dulled the bright colors of her shell. Aster sat beside her, sensing an unspoken bond, a shared yearning for healing. The two formed a tranquil friendship, spending afternoons under the sprawling canopy of ancient oaks, sharing tales of joy and grief that the forest absorbed like a compassionate confidant. Aster spoke of his grandmother's laughter, her stories that danced within the flickering light of evening fires. Lily, in turn, shared the journeys she had taken, the faces of kind travelers she had met, and the wonders of the world that had passed under her slow steps. Their bond grew stronger, nourished by the reciprocal act of listening and sharing, which helped heal their wounded hearts. One day, as the sun peeked through the foliage, casting warm hues, Astor read from his grandmother's old journal, finding treasures in her ink and wisdom in her words. The journal spoke of healing, not as an act of forgetting, but as a process of remembering joy and understanding pain. Inspired, Astor quietly escaped from the forest pendant of pine cones, a bracelet of woven grasses, and gifted them to Lily. These tokens became symbols of his grandmother's enduring legacy and his commitment to memory as a source of healing. As summer melted into autumn, the forest transformed into a mosaic of crimson and gold, each leaf telling stories of transition and renewal. Astor and Lily continued their walks, now accompanied by the songs of rustling leaves and the earthy scent of change. They found comfort in the evolving landscape, a natural reflection of their own journey, where healing manifested as patience and acceptance. The forest, with its echoing silence, became a sanctuary, a testament to the resilience that both Astor and Lily embodied. As the frost kissed the village, and the nights grew longer, Astor looked back at his path, realizing that healing was neither a destination nor a reward, but an evolving journey that shaped both man and tortoise. Together, they had learned that healing was not about escaping the shadows, but embracing them with the warmth of shared stories and the gentle light of understanding. And so, under the starlit sky with promises woven into whispered winds, Astor and Lily breathed deeply, knowing their hearts carried the seeds of healing, nurtured by the timeless embrace of friendship. Now another heartwarming tale awaits. Lobelia and Frisia's Enchanted Forest Journey. This story is about Lobelia and Frisia's magical exploration of an enchanted forest. Once upon a time, in a village nestled at the edge of an enchanted forest, lived a kind-hearted girl named Lobelia. She was known for her unwavering curiosity and her deep love for the mysteries of the woods. Beyond the village, the forest stretched far and wide, filled with towering trees and cascading streams that sparkled under the moonlight. One evening, as Lobelia wandered through the forest, she stumbled upon a salamander named Frisia. Frisia's scales shimmered with iridescent hues, catching the light with every movement. The salamander spoke with a voice as gentle as a summer breeze. "Young Lobelia, the forest has secrets that not many know of," Frisia said. Intrigued, Lobelia approached Frisia, her eyes aglow with wonder. The salamander told tales of hidden glades and ancient spirits that danced in the starlit sky. Together, they embarked on a magical journey through the heart of the forest, discovering vibrant flowers that bloomed in hues unseen, their petals kissed by enchanted dew. As they ventured deeper, the forest wrapped them in a gentle embrace, its leaves whispering stories of old. They came across a clearing where the trees formed a natural amphitheater, the ground carpeted with soft moss. There, Frisia revealed the secret of the forest, a hidden garden, eternally cloaked in twilight. It was a place where the flowers sang melodious tunes and the wind carried messages from the earth. Lobelia and Frisia spent hours exploring this mystical garden, dancing under the glow of ethereal lights that hung in the air like stars. The garden felt alive with every step they took. The forest seemed to breathe and pulse with energy. As the night drew to a close, Lobelia and Frisia returned to the village, their hearts filled with the magic they witnessed. From that day onward, Lobelia often visited the enchanted forest, guided by Frisia's wisdom, always finding solace in its hidden wonders. And so, in the village by the forest, tales of Lobelia and Frisia spread far and wide, inspiring others to seek the forest's mysteries, with their hearts open to its enchantment. Now another story to carry you further. Hilda and Marigold, a tale of compromise. This story is about Silverbell and Marigold, who learned learned to find joy in compromise and balance in their friendship. In the quaint village of Willowbrook, there lived a young woman named Silver Bell. Her name echoed the gentle sound of bells that rang atop the hills every morning. Silver Bell loved the vibrant colors of dawn and cherished each moment when the sunlight danced upon the streams that wound through the meadows. But one day, her curiosity led her to the edge of the village, where she encountered an unusual sight, a harmonious being named Marigold. Marigold shimmered with a soft, golden hue, radiating a sense of peace and belonging. Her presence was as comforting as the whispering winds that sashayed through the willows. Silverbell was fascinated by Marigold's ethereal glow and the tranquil energy she exhibited. As they got to know each other, it became apparent that they had differing perspectives on various subjects. Silverbell, being fond of the village traditions, appreciated the predictability and rhythm of life in Willowbrook. Marigold, on the other hand, was drawn to spontaneity and the unseen possibilities that each day might unfold. Despite their differences, Silverbell found herself continually drawn to Marigold's vibrant worldview. One evening, as the sun set behind the mountains, painting the sky in hues of orange and violet, Silverbell and Marigold found themselves in the middle of a gentle debate. Silverbell wished to have a grand celebration for the upcoming harvest, wanting to honor the hard work of the villagers. The Marigold suggested that instead, they should sit by the river and reflect on the simpler joys of life. The soft breeze carried the scent of wildflowers, and fireflies began their twilight dance, creating a magical aura around them. The warmth of the evening gradually wrapped around them like a comforting blanket. Silverbell pondered for a while, watching the stars blink into existence above them. Then, she turned to Marigold with a gentle smile. Let us first celebrate the harvest in the way that resonates with our hearts, perhaps with a small gathering by the meadow. Afterwards, we could share a quieter moment by the river, embracing serenity. Marigold's golden glow brightened as she nodded in agreement. Their smiles mirrored each other's sincerity, understanding that compromise could lead them to a shared happiness. The evening was spent in delightful conversation, punctuated by laughter and shared stories that lingered in the cool night air. As Silverbell and Marigold sat by the river, reflecting on the day and their newfound friendship, it became clear that though they were different, they complemented each other beautifully. The harmony of their compromise painted a perfect tableau against the starlit sky, forging an unbreakable bond that would remain etched in their hearts forever. And so it was that through compromise, Silverbell and Marigold found a shared path to joy, realizing that balance and understanding were the true colors of their friendship. And I went to flee, and may your dreams be sweet.